This is Anastasia Kors from PilatesBridge.com, and in this video I would like to show you how to manage your professional email address registered through your domain address through your Gmail account. So most of us are used to dealing with Gmail because of all the options, and most of us have the Gmail account that's our primary one. But if you already have a website, you really should have a professional looking email address. For example, info at examplepilatesstudio.com or something like that. It looks better on your business cards. It makes it easier for people to remember that email address, type it in. It gives you more flexibility as to what kind of email address you actually have, because some of the emails through Gmail, obviously there are a lot of people are using them, so there are not as many options, and you don't want to give your customers an email of AG Smith 12385 or something like that at gmail.com, because it doesn't make sense. You want your email address to look professional, but at the same time you want the ease of managing all of your email addresses from one account. So in this video I will show you how you can manage your domain-based email address through your Gmail without paying anything extra, without paying for any Google business apps or buying any additional services through your provider. So first of all, first things first, if you do not have your professional email address, you need to set it up. So I'm running my websites through Green Geeks hosting company. So let me back out of here. Even if you're not using Green Geeks, you might be using GoDaddy, any other like iPower hosting, iPages, things like that, iPage hosting, a lot of others, Bluehost. A lot of them will still be using same cPanel. This is the admin interface to manage your website. The server part of your website, and this is where you can set up your email. So if you're going to log in, you're going to scroll down to find your email address. If you haven't set it up, you need to set it up right now. So you're going to go to email accounts. You will type in the desired email address, password, mailbox quota. So if your provider lets you choose unlimited, I would suggest to do that, but just remember to come back and clean it every once in a while, because otherwise, if you reach your mailbox quota, then people will start getting an error. Their messages will not be delivered to you, and sometimes it might take you a while to figure that one out. You might be losing your potential customers, your prospects, their emails. So once everything's configured, you're gonna click on the Setup Mail Client, and this will give us all of the necessary information that we need for this. So over here, if you're using different types of mail apps on Windows or Mac, it will give you directions for that, but we don't need that right now. What we need is Mail Client Manual Settings. We need the Secure SSL or TLS settings. So just keep that in mind. And now we're going to navigate to your email account. So we're going to go to Email, and we're going to go to Settings. So you're going to click on this gears icon and go to Settings. Next thing, you will go to Accounts and Import. Of the settings of your Gmail account, go to the section Send Mail As. It's the third one down. So first of all, before we do anything else, you will go ahead and add, make sure to check reply from the same address the message was sent to. Otherwise, Gmail will use its default address to send all the outgoing emails. Now we'll add another email address. Click on the link, enter the name and the email address that you will be using. You can use your email address or you can use the name of your studio. Make sure that Treat as an alias mark is checked over here. Go to Next Step. Now that's the important part. We need to go back to our server, to our hosting service, and see which SMTP server we're using and which port. So let's go ahead back there. Under the Mail Client Manual Settings, take a look at the outgoing server. It's going to be the name of our domain. In our case, sometimes it can be something different, and SMTP port 465. So we're going to check that. We're going to type in our entire username, our email address, and the password that you used when you set it up. Keep the connection through SSL. It's going to be more secure. Let's click to add account. If the credentials that you've entered are correct, you will come to this next screen, confirm verification and add your email address. Verification code will actually come to the email address that's set up through your server. So we need to go back there, and in the email section of your hosting provider, you're going to click on more and access webmail. It will log you in. It might ask for your login one more time over here, or it might not, depending on where you are. And you can really choose any one of this. I'm going to use Horde and use it to access the webmail. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that. You're going to see an email for Gmail team confirmation, and there's the confirmation code. I'm going to enter this confirmation and verify. Okay, so our email address was just verified. So from now on, you should be able, if you're going to refresh the page with your settings, you will see that we have added a new email address over here, and now we can send the mail out through this Gmail, through this account, through this domain-based email, and also receive emails to our regular Gmail account through here.